Now y'all don't get it twisted. They know the gig is up. That's why the deep state is panicking. That's why you see the Illuminati panicking. And you know the celebrities, they know too as well the gig is up. They already know that the world, that they know is to an end. So now that's why they trying to buy back some faith, calm. And you know the Bible spoke about lukewarm, being lukewarm. You can't be lukewarm. You gotta be hot. You gotta be hot for God. You can't be playing both sides. You can't have two masters. See, that's why you're seeing what you're seeing now. These celebrities, they coming out. And when they coming out, they trying to put out the truth, but it's far too late. But they know they gave up their sovereignty. They know they took that oath. Now they trying to buy back some karma. This is real, yo. You thought we was playing? This is hashtag TV.
Dark world we're in, I've noticed a pattern in what is being represented. People think that this stuff is just a game. There is a reason why you see people dressed up as Satan. Not just, like Satan slipping himself in a little bit. No, full on visuals of Satan, people dressed as Satan, dressed as a demon, got upside down crosses all on their clothes or pentagrams on their clothes. And people are just like, oh, that's funny. It's, we're making fun. No, there's a reason why the entertainment industry is doing that, y'all. They know good and doggone well that God exists. They also know that Satan exists. They're just counting on the fact that y'all don't know that. But either way, the things that you take in, that they're feeding you, those things affect you. Whether you realize it in the moment or not, they affect you. That's why they do it. Entertainment industry, it's about influence. I'm not going to sacrifice the honesty in order to be politically correct.
And Grand Rising, this is Dice Game G coming back here on Celebrity Demise. First thing first, all this information is alleged. So if you think, this information is false or anything, you can do your research, baby. That's what we're here for. And then two, we're doing it for entertainment purposes only. But this video I'm titling this out on about the celebrities is, a lot of them is going against the grain. They are wakening up. Like Ice Cube. Ice Cube always been a person, ever since the 80s, was going against the grain. Going against, the brutality of the police, He always been a person that spoke up when it's needed. But now he getting to a point that being blackballed in Hollywood, he's seeing the true agenda, the New World Order agenda, and he ain't the only one. Kanye West been speaking all about it, and Kanye West, he ain't got nothing else to lose. He already lost his mama, so now he's seeing the big the changes that what's really going on with the New World Order. And he ain't the only one. Mel Gibson and more have been speaking out on the deep state. Who's behind the deep state? The Illuminati. Who's the Illuminati? Shape-shifting reptilians. I'm telling you, this rabbit hole is deep. And like I said, that's why we always tell you, do your research. I'm gonna be coming back more on this topic here on Celebrity Demise.
Yo, what's cracking? You know what it is. It's your homeboy Ice Cube. And some of you may not have realized that I'm not part of the club. And a lot of you listening to me right here, right now, you're not part of the club either. And what I realized with the club is what makes them so mad is when you don't want to be a part of their fucking club. That pisses them off. What club am I talking about? I'm talking about the club of gatekeepers that we all got to deal with. You know who they are, and they definitely know who they are. A lot of people would be like, what? Who? Come on, man, stop playing. So, ever since I put out the contract with Black America, you know they've been fucking with me. Here and there, this and that. But it's cool, you know. I expect that. You know, I've been working with, on the Big Three for a long time. And you know how they've been fucking with me with that. I done made it, plain, simple, and clear what they've been doing. The NBA been fucking with us. Now, a lot of people might say, like, well, Cube, you want to work with the NBA. Really, I don't give a fuck about working with the NBA. What I want them to do, when I say work with us, is to stop working against us. Stop doing that bullshit behind the scenes that we know you're doing. Mainstream media, they ain't fucking with us. And that's cool. We can do it ourselves, you know what I'm saying? We still on the rise without these motherfuckers. So we don't need them, you don't need them. So what am I gonna do to deal with these motherfucking gatekeepers? Well, what I'm gonna do is go on a Fuck the Gatekeepers podcast tour. And I'm gonna go talk to everybody, and get a chance to get my message out to the people. Be able to let people hear from me, and you might agree, you might not, but the important thing is, for me to go on these platforms, say what I feel about what I think. And, some people may get pissed off because I'm going to talk to everybody. I'm not playing. And it's gonna be a crazy summer. It's gonna be fun. Appreciate y'all. Always support the Big Three. Hopefully I'm doing stuff that you guys dig. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for people that's bored as fuck in the summer with summer sports and want something cool like the Big Three. So here we are. Appreciate you. Much love, much respect from your homeboy Ice Cube. Remember that.
See, you got all these celebrities, like I said, Mel Gibson, you heard what he said, and then you got Ice Cube, like I said once earlier on this video, that Ice Cube, in the 90s, Ice Cube was writing all the NWA music, you know what I mean? And it was all ties about, going against the police brutality back then, Now, you see him seeing the New World Order, how they, I guess I know he been hearing a lot, because when you up there and you in the mix of the industry, you hear a lot. And they got they privilege of information that we ain't privileged of. And then you got, most of us, like a person like me, is spiritual, have the chance to and have the opportunity to see, what's finna play out in our future, because people like me is, we all spread it out in on the planet, us light workers, you know what I mean? And if you're not previously of looking or seeing, certain agendas and what's going on, you know what I mean? Like I said, you gotta go in, because right now we are in a spiritual war right now. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people, it's closed off. But eventually, and I'm telling you, any day now, this shit, this whole system, the old system it's not gonna be, it's a wrap. That's what we've been telling you. You know what I'm saying? All these celebrities, are and they want to use the word woke, but no, they are, most of them is being more awakened. And like I told you, a lot of these, celebrities already knew what was in play. They just probably didn't think that it was gonna tie into them too, because you gotta think about this 1%, and what we talk about, the 1%ers, that's the Illuminati. That's these shape-shifting reptilians. Like I said, that's why we were telling people that there's a lot of people gonna, fall dead when they see who's been controlling this planet for so long, and it's not human at all.
Got full of the whole industry. I mean, it's a very strange place, Hollywood. But it's an odd place, and you imagine all these horror stories there that you think, boy, it seems as if I'm being sacrificed over here. No, that couldn't be true. And then you realize that it is true. And you have to, I just left for a while and took a couple of years off, bought a place down in Australia and started digging holes and putting up fences and birthing cattle and all this kind of stuff. And it was fun, it was fun. It was great, and it was a good breather.
Yeah. And then, of course, the comeback, what a comeback, Lethal Weapon. Yeah. It wasn't bad, was it?
Yeah, it was all right.
The system is fucked up. It's just designed totally. And not only designed, but there's a dedication to keeping us at the bottom of this country. We have to pool our resources. We have to think about ourselves. This shit ain't gonna work. We ain't gonna survive this. The way it's going. It's just designed that I can't see the future. So we ought to change this shit. I don't trust none of them. No president has done right by us. But who knows, who knows what's gonna really happen, And if y'all don't want to hear the truth, then that's that's kind of a personal problem. We gotta push people to do something big. And do it right now.
As much as I'm supposed to be promoting this movie and talking about my album, I just feel like we're in competition right now because they are trying to normalize the devil. They are trying to the devil is on the main stage at award shows and in every video and signs and symbols. And I said, you know what? We need to stop treating our relationship with Jesus like the little buddy that you talk to before you go to bed at night, and not be more vocal about all the things that God means to us and all of the things that God has brought us through. Because there's been a lot of moments that you didn't post about. Mm-hmm. But yet how did God decide to get me through this?
Yeah, man.
And they going above and beyond to promote the devil. And it's pissing me off. Mm-hmm. Because the devil worshipers used to be real secretive, going down in the basement, this secret world. Now they
they on the device too.
Yeah,
believe that. Yeah. I do want to come back and I want to talk to you about fasting.
They can't control you. They can't. They try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me. You see, it ain't no name I won't name. Exactly. It's up.
Not you.
You know what I'm saying? And just for Minister Farrakhan, I love you, but the way you read that, I took that as a slight. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking no disrespect from nobody. So let's get on the phone. Let's talk that out. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody. Right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You know, out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right, had to write net worth 400 million. Jesus is king. God loved me.
That's more important than keeping it alive.
That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And this truth is going to be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puffies, y'all Lil Boozy, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? I'm the pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to
When
jail.
I see that they put every black man in the movies in a dress at some point in their career, I'll be connecting them down like, wow, all these brothers gotta wear a dress. This happened to me. I'm doing a movie with Martin.
Yeah.
The movie's going good. So I walk in the trailer. I'm like, man, this must be the wrong trailer because there's a dress in here. They come in. The writer comes in. I think he's the writer. He's like, Dave, listen, we got this hilarious scene where Martin's sneaking out of jail. So he disguises you as a prostitute. And he put this dress on. And, what? This prostitute? No, I'm not doing that. I don't feel comfortable with that. That should have been in the discussion. What? You don't feel comfortable with it? I mean, it's a hilarious bit. All the greats have done it. So, well, if all the greats have done it, it's kind of hacky, right? You're right. So why don't we just not do it? Because I don't feel comfortable wearing a dress. Oh, come on, Dave. Listen, we got it all set up. We're supposed to shoot. Every minute you waste costs this much money. You know, the pressure comes in. I'm not wearing no dress, man. I'm funnier than a dress. Just give me something funny to say. I don't need to wear no dress to be funny. What am I, Milton Berle? You know, we're going like this. And then finally he's like, and he leaves. And then like the director comes, Dave, it really would be great if you wear the dress. What is wrong? What is this, Brokeback Mountain in here? So then, wear the dress. I don't want to wear the dress. I want to wear this dress. You know what I mean? This is, oh gosh, that's so difficult. They leave. Now the producers comes, come on, David, would be so great. I mean, and then I started thinking about it. All the comics that I've seen, man, you know, strong brothers, why they putting us in these dresses? But the minute it was clear, I was adamant, I'm not wearing a dress. I'm not wearing the dress. All right, fine. Think of something else. That comes back 10 minutes later. The whole new scene. Hot damn, how did you write the scene so fast? You know, it's like, so you gotta leave. So I got ahead of schedule and I bounced. And I didn't tell anybody where I was going. The whole time, they're trying to convince me I'm insane. They were trying to get me to take psychotic medication. Yeah. Like I'm sitting around, you know, I was stressed out, but the people that were telling me I was insane, I believe that they knew what was going on. So, this was troublesome.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not taking this medicine, man, because I know these people be trying to control you or maybe discredit you. I was afraid, like, you know.
But you were stressed out. That's why.
There's no question. But it's very stressful for someone to constantly walk behind you and say, you're insane. Oh, hey, how about this? I showed up to work the first week, and where my office used to be, they built a wall there.
Why?
I didn't know why. But it came out later that they were like, well, they said you wanted it. I don't want to be walled up at the office. I like hanging out and talking.
Okay.
Phenomena of chemtrails. And, you know, when I was a kid, I used to see these trails in the sky all the time. And so that's cool. A jet just went over. And then you started to see a whole bunch of them. And next thing you know, everybody in your neighborhood was fighting and arguing and you didn't know why. Okay? And you really didn't know why. I mean, everybody was fighting. Phenomenal. Yeah!
not supposed to say what I'm going to say right now, but I have to let you in on a secret.
Say it.
So, please don't videotape what I'm going to say, okay? Turn that off, please. No, what? I don't mind. Tape it. Tommy Mottola is a devil. I promise you, the best is yet to come.
One of the most disturbing problems in our world today is human trafficking, and particularly the trafficking of children. Our future is our children. Now, the first step in eradicating this crime is awareness. Go see Sound of Freedom.
And the name embedded us with a chip, but this the antidote. I'm hitting with some truth. We not meant to survive, but that's the dirty truth. The world is ran by select few. They tryna brand the name and embed us with a chip, but this the antidote. I'm hitting with some truth.